My name is Estrada. I'm 18 years old. I was born in Tucson, Arizona, but I didn't really grow up in one place. My parents divorced when I was pretty young, which left my mom struggling with money, so having a reliable place to live was pretty difficult. Most of the time we stayed with friends or family, but we always ended up having to move for different reasons. I couldn't really make any long-term friends, and I never really got the time to learn how to be good at school. I went to 3 different middle schools, and I lost track of how many different elementary schools I went to. Eventually, we moved in with my mom's childhood friend in Salinas, but we've been living there for about 9 years now. People say middle school is hard anyway, but middle school was really hard for me, and I started developing some mental health issues. During my childhood, I experienced some sexual abuse in one of the houses we moved to, but I didn't really understand what had happened to me until I got older. This resulted in developing PTSD, depression, and really bad anxiety. On top of all that, the friends I had were really bad for me. I centered my self-worth around them, but they treated me like I was worthless. Of course, I didn't see that for years, and my mental health issues stuck with me throughout high school, along with my toxic friends. I was having panic attacks at least twice a week, but they told me that I was just too sensitive. I always thought that I was the problem and that I needed to be fixed. I always just tried to cope and go about my day. I had some good coping skills, but some bad ones too. Art, music, and writing were always huge coping mechanisms because it allowed me to make my own world and get lost inside my head. But at the same time, I would do anything to get out of going to school. I would fake being sick, even going to the extent of making myself throw up, just to avoid the overwhelming, chaotic, toxic environment I was putting myself through every week. My junior year was coming to an end, and my grades weren't looking good, and graduating almost seemed impossible. One of my best friends told me about Rancho Cielo. She had attended Rancho Cielo, and the program had helped her also. My mom thought it was a great idea because she wanted me to get away from my toxic friends and wanted me to have a chance to graduate. Of course, with my extreme anxiety, I was nervous, but I was desperate for a break from my current school environment, so I agreed. I had started that August, and I felt like I had taken my first full breath in years. I finally had room to heal. I never thought I'd have so many supportive friends, plus the staff at the ranch who supported me through everything. I didn't feel like I was out of school. I felt like I was part of a family. Throughout my first year, I was still struggling with anxiety. I had never worked in a kitchen before, and at first it was pretty stressful, but having people around me who supported me and allowed me to learn gradually and get comfortable, I eventually got the hang of it, and I learned that I really loved to cook. And during my second year, I even gained the confidence to start serving. In my first year, I never thought I'd be able to do that with my anxiety, but now I really enjoy it. This has helped me conquer my anxiety. Leaving my old high school and joining this program was the best decision I've ever made, and it's changed my life. Rancho Cielo has given me the confidence to be my best self, and I've never been happier. I'm also on track to graduate this year. After the school year is over, I plan to work in a restaurant while I attend MPC. Thank you for your support. Without Rancho Cielo, I don't know where I'd be.